Yeah, today's the day those Reddit moderators gonna have to step outside. Ladies and gentlemen, stepping outside may be a dangerous experience for some, touching grass even more so. But Reddit moderators have always been wild to me, working for free to keep this site up that gives you nothing in return, while having the highest opinion of yourself is the weirdest form of human evolution that I've ever seen. Now, Reddit, if you've been trying to access it today, is dead. You know why? I covered this in a video a couple days ago, a few days ago. The Reddit blackout. And you know why the Reddit blackout hit up to me? Because, ladies and gentlemen, I got to teach people what an API was, and I showed you that there was a conflict of interest. Basically, TLDR, Reddit is charging for API access, meaning that everyone that uses their API to create a third-party application, or really anything, is going to have to be paying a exorbitant amount of cash over what they used to do. Now, paying for APIs isn't new. Twitter is starting to do so as well. And I think a lot of these websites have started to look at charging for API access, especially with the rise of ChatGPT and like all these LLM models, because they're just afraid that they're going to get completely hounded, they're going to get completely thrown into the ground by having the value of their data set diminished by a lot of these new emerging companies. Then again, I also don't really see the point of all of this because clearly these LLM models, these ChatGPT types, are actually accessing the data even without touching the API, so on and so forth. But I'm getting way too ahead of myself. To whittle it on down back to Reddit, the largest subreddits have gone down. Now, to understand how Reddit works, Reddit is a website. The subreddits are actual entire, I guess you could say, forums or chans, if you will, that have like their own individual, discussions. So, for instance, r/Linux gaming will talk about Linux gaming. r/Xbox will talk about Xbox. r/sink pissers. Yeah, that's a real thing, by the way. We'll talk about saving 7 liters of water each time they pee. You degenerates! Use.
Yeah, I saw some of the fucking funniest dumbass subreddits also engaging in the revolutionary act of going dark. Reddit like the cum dumpsters, like r/fucking like cum tribute to women. r/goth sluts has gone dark. r/busty petite has gone dark. r/cum tributes have gone dark. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a complete blackout. We went dark. Hasan_Piker also went dark. I told him, yeah, do it. I don't really give a shit. Who cares? I don't even know if we use API tools or whatever, but fuck it. Why not? Who cares? That's my take on it.
The toilet, okay? All right, I can understand a shower piss, but a sink piss? What's wrong with you? Yeah, there's a subreddit for everything, dude. Honest to God. Go to r/.
Yeah, r/tricking women easily will be joining the blackout against Reddit's efforts to kill third-party apps on June 12th. Oh, that's a perfect take. Yeah, and they did. r/tricking women easily silence was going to be deafening on the Reddit strike. Everyone was waiting for r/tricking women easily to make a statement. Okay? I'm glad that r/gooners, the r/goon squad, has decided to also take a stand against the top of the hour ad break, which comes to the top of every hour, sometimes 13 minutes into the top of the hour. And if you no longer want to see those ads, well, you can participate in the blackout, or you can subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you get one free Prime subscription a month. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here is the 3-minute ad break now. Can someone explain to me what gooning is? Don't do it. Don't ask. MP Sharky, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, allowing 5 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour.
/world politics. I swear you'll be so, you'll learn a whole lot about the world. Now, if you go to Reddit's website right now, you'll notice something went wrong. Just don't panic. Try the Reddit Premium, by the way, too. You get monthly coins. No, thank you. Now, of course, even on the mobile applications, our Reddit has just not been working. Even through the third-party applications that are still allowed to function until I believe the end of this month, it still don't work. Now, to understand, I have a few theories. I think simply because today all the subreddits went private, the entirety of Reddit is currently going through some intense server load, trying to privatize every one of those posts, possibly user accounts, lists, so on and so forth. I also believe their recommendations algorithm might be getting completely butt-fucked, given the fact that the largest subreddits that it was pulling from are just no longer accessible. So it's probably digging up from r slash some obscure subreddit that nobody's ever heard of up until now, because it's the only one that's publicly accessible. Actually, wait, you can access r slash sink pissers, so it actually does seem like some Reddits are not part of this protest, so to speak. So maybe something from the sink pissers will go all the way to like the top of the the recommendations, if you will, too. Someone's connecting to Reddit today and learning about saving water. According to an actual live stream right now, yeah, there's a live stream of 7,000 something users watching. 7,243 out of 7,806 of what I believe some of the largest subreddits have actually been gone. They've been private, it's done. Now, of course, I'll tell you right now, Reddit's not worth going to even if, like, it was functioning, because without...
Fun fact, in 2008, the current CEO of Reddit was a moderator for r/jailbait. That is not a fun fact. That is an unfun fact. That is an insane fact. Holy shit, dude. That is... What? I don't know if I believe that.
These subreddits, without the content, what's the point of me connecting to one of the largest social media platforms imaginable? At this point, Reddit's done for me. If this protest goes on longer than 48 hours, I wouldn't use this platform. But see, that's the problem with this protest. They've already capitulated by giving you a goddamn end date.
Yep.
How do you have a protest and say we're only going to do it for 48 hours? Redditors, dumbasses, keep it going indefinitely if you want changes on your...
Right. 100%. But it seems like Reddit moderators can't fucking stop themselves from moderating for longer than 48 hours. You know what I mean? It's an interesting situation because it's like, you know, it's basically a platform for fun. Like everyone is doing it for free. I don't even know what kind of like financial incentives you have. Like, you don't really have anything. Just do it for Reddit karma, which is super fucking weak. You know? So, I don't know why people take it that, you know, just fucking keep going.
Your platform. Clearly, you've shown that you have the goddamn power to get Reddit by the balls. Use it, you idiots! That's the problem with not making this an indefinite scenario. If you want to win, you absolutely pressure Reddit, the administrators, the team behind the website, to absolutely capitulate by letting them know that if people aren't able to access the content that they want, if people aren't able to get those free mods signing up for their power trips, then nobody's going to be using Reddit, because every popular board would have been flooded with porn and shit a long time ago. So this is clearly something that I think Reddit knows, that if this goes on for like even a week, 2 weeks.
r/neoliberal is participating on the strike. What the fuck? That directly contradicts their unironic ideological perspective. This is what the fuck? It's free market shit. What do you mean? So-called free market fans when what? So-called free market fans engaging in like, I mean, I don't want to call it labor action. r/Sam Piker is too. Did you authorize it? Yes, I did. What the fuck? r/conservatives explicitly not participating for apparently ideological reasons. We're r/conservative believe it's important to stay true to our namesake. As such, we will be conserving Reddit by not blacking out. Instead, we're going to do a holiday on most of our rules. Reddit TOS still applies and will be enforced, but feel free to shitpost starting tomorrow to your heart's content. Let the memes flow. Meme post limitations will be removed. Our shitpost rule will be suspended. Here, let's take a look at. So yeah, they didn't. They're not doing it. They're not doing the damn thing. I like that the thing that they are posting with the shit posting is reminder. This picture is illegal in China, which has a $150 million stake in Reddit via Tencent. Like r/conservative. What are they doing with their with the only platform now that you can where you can get your fucking Reddit itch? Oh, anything that you would do on any other subreddit. Like this is literally r/world politics. This is Reddit hates China. Redditors literally hate China. You're not doing anything even. Oh my God. The don't tread on me flag with the, oh my God. This is so Reddit and so soy. That's so funny. Like, bro, just, put some other flags on there, like the Confederate flag. I thought you guys were conservative. Conservatives being like, it's time to shitpost, and then they just post their normal beliefs. Well, it's not even that they're posting their normal beliefs. They're posting the exact same fucking beliefs that liberals hold. r/socialism, so-called socialists and their solidarity. Yeah, I don't really care about subreddits like going dark or whatever. We did it because, whatever, solidarity. I don't even fully understand what the API situation is. I don't really care. It's been great. There were a lot of people that were crying this morning, like, Hasan, don't do any drama, don't do any drama. And I was like, I can't even do drama because I don't have access to Reddit. Like, look at that. But hey, I love when Redditors express solidarity, so I love when anybody expresses some level of solidarity. Create drama? I can't. Because there's no Reddit. We can't do it.
This can cause irreparable damage to the website. By telling them that it's 48 hours, it's a time incredibly short enough for Reddit to just weather the storm. Hell, they might even pass this off like some server issues for the last 2 days if they really felt like it. This kind of reminds me of a time when I looked at the Modern Warfare 3 blackout and how protesters literally for this video game said, we're going to be protesting on April 20th. In the words of Silent Rob, a YouTuber that covered this as well too, 11 years ago, why the fuck would any company care about a protest if you've already given them the start and end date? All they have to do is weather out the storm anyways. Same for Reddit right here. Clearly Reddit has shown, the subredditors have shown here that they have absolute control over Reddit. They really do. If people aren't able to access like the biggest Reddits imaginable, like for instance...
Yeah, what is XQC supposed to do for the first hour of a stream is a good question if Reddit is down. What does he do? It's cooked. Is r/XQC down? No shot. Or is it? Maybe it is. Let's see. r/XQCow is not participating in the Reddit blackout. Start streaming an hour late. I'm Taco Belling. I'm laying on the ground. Two main issues that Reddit is going to charge third-party app developers, which will make it so expensive to operate that they're just going to shut down the app. Secondly, there are loads of third-party tools that subreddit moderators rely on. Yeah, I got it. Seems like they're... I don't even fucking know how you solve this kind of these problems, to be honest. Like, I feel like so many of these venture capital backed, like online developments and platforms in general are only alive in the least sustainable way possible due to interest rates being near zero and like unlimited money being dumped into Silicon Valley and anything that's like ostensibly Silicon Valley adjacent. How you have 30K viewers to go outside? Brother, you're here. How about you go outside? Motherfuckers be like, dude, I can't believe so many people are watching the news. I hate that. Instead of doing that. Like I cover the news, man. That's people want to know what's going on in the world. So on the one hand, I feel like Reddit trying to squeeze every ounce of profits that they can, or any ounce of any kind of revenue they can from any avenue they can, is greedy. But also on the other hand, I do kind of understand that like a lot of these platforms that we like, that we rely on, that we take for granted in many respects, are abso-fucking-lutely running on ticker tape. Like there's no, it's not sustainable. Like I don't know how they're going to make money to begin with. And I guess it's like related to an initial public offering. Is Twitter public already? I mean, Reddit public already? Reddit is in trouble right now. After announcing it changes in April, news services, several of the most popular third-party Reddit apps was shut down. No. But they plan to be. They have an upcoming IPO. Well, there you go. Yeah, so that explains a lot. They're trying to they tried to juice their IPO. But unfortunately, it's a really bad time for a tech company to do an IPO, I think, given how the interest rates look, with the express purpose of cooling the economy, which has worked. And the irony is that the IPO situation doesn't really change what I just said. Oh, brother. Fidelity has cut Reddit valuation by 41% since 2021 investment. So here's the problem. The IPO itself would not actually... Hasan talking about IPO like he knows what that actually means, like initial public offering. Is that what you're telling me? I don't know what an IPO means. Like becoming public. That's you're really like that's. I mean, I say I'm dumb all the time, but like, holy fuck, dude, that's insane. I love when fucking day trading Andes think they, like, because they go to Wall Street Bets, they know so much about how the stock market works. And like no one else could ever comprehend the intricacies of the stock market. Ooh, the mysteries. I get it though. I'm hodling on AMC stock still. Anyway, so what I was going to say is an IPO does not address what I was talking about. Going public does not actually change your lack of revenue sources. Like there's no original content being created on the platform. There's like not a lot of advertising opportunities on the platform. Everything on the platform is UGC. Like everything on the platform is UGC. You're just a forum, which means it shouldn't have a tremendous amount. It shouldn't cost a tremendous amount to run. And you're basically trying to figure out a way to do UGC, like to monetize UGC content, which is like every other platform, like YouTube and whatnot. But it's not exactly a video. It's not a video hosting service, really. It's a link hosting service, and it's mostly text and some visuals. So I don't know how the fuck you would actually. You are contradicting yourself big time right now, bro. What? They do host video. They're not good at it, but they do. I know they host video. But Reddit is not a video hosting service in the same way that YouTube is. YouTube is a video hosting service. Because it's a video hosting service, there are advertisement, there are like inventory. There's inventory that is directly related to video. There's other video inventory that you can sell. Everybody understands how that works, and people want to be on it for that reason. Reddit's only use that I would miss it when I add Reddit to a Google search. If you're unsure whether the Reddit blackout protest is important with major subreddits going private, I wrote this last week. These moves from tech companies to charge exorbitant fees to indie developers for API access threaten the internet as we know it. Yeah, it's very frustrating. I don't like this. I was saying, I'm saying I don't know how a lot of these websites will be profitable without constant cash infusions. And this is a move towards like being more sustainable. And in order to generate revenue, just going after literally fucking third-party independent app developers that make the website more usable. So in a way, you're cooking your own user base and killing your own user-generated content and killing the eyeballs, which means you're cutting off more opportunities to fulfill inventory. Okay? But I also don't know how you would generate enough revenue to clear your overhead, even though your overhead is probably less mountainous than like YouTube or certainly a platform like Twitch. But I do feel like name one IPO, like one, like an initial public offering. You want me to name one? WAG. I think WAG did an IPO. I don't know what that would. Facebook. Like a joke, right? Do you think maybe he means no? Phase technically is not an IPO. It's a SPAC, which is like an IPO, but shittier. Actually, WAG might be a SPAC too, because my friend worked on that. Anyway. It's so frustrating when you mix up your points when talking about something the general public doesn't know about. The answer is ads. So fucking simple. He says social media companies running on fumes when that isn't true at all. Other platforms live off ads and Reddit doesn't, so this doesn't apply, bro. The answer is fucking ads. So simple. I mean, they're generating revenue from ads already. Reddit has ads, I'm pretty sure, right? I mean, I never see them because I have ad blocker, but Reddit earned 1 million from media agencies. No shot. That's so little. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, okay, this makes more sense. Reddit earned a staggering 456 million in revenue in 2021 from ads and premium user subscriptions. The number of Reddit employees reached 700 as of 2021. Yeah, advertisement revenue is always slated to make a company profitable. That's why Twitter is the most profitable social media service on the internet. Famously. Oh wait, that's not the case. Never mind. But then again, Reddit's I would suspect that Reddit's bandwidth, Reddit's overhead is probably far, far lower than Twitter. I get so mad at people that know what they're talking about. Like, what? Keg W? Not targeted ads. It's impossible to advertise. I've been trying to say this. Chat gets so mad at people that know what they're talking about. Like, what? I'm saying that even with targeted ads, I don't know how much money Reddit could make off of targeted ads. It's not like the most sustainable revenue generation mechanism, considering all of the other social media platforms that are also not profitable. I don't know why you're getting mad at me for saying that. Doesn't Reddit not need ads to make revenue? Its value is what gives it revenue from stocks. Sorry, I'm dumb. No. The reason they are charging now is OpenAI scrapped all their data for free using the APIs. As far as UGC goes, I feel like Reddit UGC is like the lowest rung too. Like Reddit UGC is, if I'm an advertiser and I have an opportunity to fucking run ads on social media platforms, and I'm looking at user generated content on fucking Twitter and how it looks like right now, I'm like, oh God, I don't want to be on there. That's fucking dog shit. If I'm looking at UGC on Reddit, Reddit's been dog shit. Twitter only became, in my opinion, lower on the user generated content scale than Reddit. Like, no disrespect to the Redditors. This is a, no matter how much we shit on Reddit, this is a very soy and very Reddit community. But Reddit UGC across the board is fucking kind of ass. Yeah, also a lot of Reddit is just driving traffic to other websites. Not, Twitch included, for the record. So I don't know how that works with their platform. something like Reddit, it feels like a platform like Reddit is supposed to operate like Wikipedia. You know what I mean? Voluntary donations, and have like a complete socialist structure. Because like it's just there's no other way. Reddit in that sense is very internet. And when you're that internet, you have to kind of, take the L and not be a for-profit institution. I don't know. That was the intention, but the centralized with images, GIFs, and videos, so shit costs way, way more. A link. I feel like it's cheaper to run than Twitter, probably. Reddit revenue usage statistics. Reddit generated $350 million in 2021, primarily from its advertising business. Reddit has 52 million daily active users and approximately 430 million users who use it once a month. In 2020, Reddit received over 30 billion views every month. Reddit was valued at $10 billion in August 2021, almost doubling its previous valuation of $6 billion in February 2021. Wonder what that's going to be at now. It also more than doubled its revenue in 2021, with the vast majority coming from advertising. It also launched a Reddit altcoin, which can be gifted to other Reddit users. Oh, God. $30 billion monthly average views in 2020, a 42% increase on the previous year. Let's compare that to Twitter. Twitter generated $4.4 billion in revenue in 2022, an 11% decline. 90% of Twitter's revenue came from advertising in 2022. Twitter has 368 million active daily users and 63 million users in the United States. To contrast with like another not dissimilar website, I guess. I've been giving them money. I've given them money for some Reddit coin. It's just fun for awards, like you said, basically a voluntary donation. Reddit has almost completely replaced the ecosystem of previous independent forums. That's the user-generated content that gets views, text posts, and they can't just monopolize or monetize that despite how cheap it is. People won't pay and ads aren't enough. Reddit is like home for literally any niche community, though. If you want info about building a mechanical keyboard or what the fanciest way to brew coffee or whatever, so the UGC is high quality, but r/pics or whatever is the bottom of the barrel. I know, but there's also so much porn. And from an advertiser's perspective, you have to understand there's an unimaginable amount of porn. Okay, they don't really see, because when you buy stuff, you're not like, oh, let me advertise on r/mech keys. When you're going to a platform to purchase ads, you're doing site-wide ad buys, especially ones across like specific demographics. And you don't want that to run across porn. And so much of Reddit is about porn. So much of Reddit, so much of the internet is porn, and Reddit is a reflection of the internet itself because it's like an internet aggregator. So for that reason, advertisers are going to look to a platform with like a shit ton of porn, and they're going to be like, okay, well, I can't go I can't go site wide because then my ads are gonna run next to pornographic shit. You can target ads on Reddit communities and related communities. No, I get that. I'm not saying it's impossible to fucking not. I'm not saying it's impossible to run your ads not on porn. I'm saying that if, like, 60% of your content on the website is porn, then you're a 40% smaller fucking you're a 40% smaller website all of a sudden. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what kind of percentages is like. I don't know what kind of percentages of Reddit UGC is porn. You know? Spoiler alert, they're all on the downfall. I work in the industry and it's all shit behind the scenes. It's cheaper to run Twitter 100%. I work with some people affiliated with Twitter. I do web dev for Twitter, and all I can say is behind the scenes, corny, sorry. Twitter HQ is entirely fucked. Everyone is at each other's throats. Yeah, I mean, that's not surprising me at all. A lot of Silicon Valley tech giants are currently coming to the recognition that without 0% interest rates, or near 0% interest rates, their entire industry is built upon lies and lies, because most of it relies on being the first to monopolize an entire sector. Like, they all ran on that with the hopes that they could offer, unique unique tech, but the reality is they just want to be like the next Google, so they can dominate all advertisement in a specific sector. So every single disruptor is just disrupting either A, labor laws and labor regulations that are in existence already, like Uber, or B, trying to be the next Amazon and like dominate not e-commerce, but do what Amazon did to e-commerce, but for one part of one part of the internet. Anyone saying you can run target ads on Reddit is so wrong. It's laughable. I also work in the industry. It's bad back here, but at least look at it from a lens of someone or sources that know what they're talking about. I meet with Twitter and Meta ad teams weekly, and this is how they make money. I've never met with a Reddit ad rep. Okay, you're unfortunately hyper focused on your own personal experience. Did you say that Twitter and Meta is doing well? Did you say that Twitter is doing well on an advertisement? They have an advertisement revenue structure that is significantly better than Reddit does. You and I agree on that. And Twitter itself is not doing great on the revenue side. So they're all bleeding money, because ultimately the only way that they can sustain is by having an endless supply of funds from suckers that go, oh yeah, I actually think that this they have revealed a new product and they're actually going to be the dominant application for social media. Making millions year over year ain't bleeding. I mean, I don't think Twitter is doing that great. Making billions? Yeah. Is Twitter doing great? I don't think so. Think about how many fucking people work at Twitter. In a lot of circumstances, these companies they cost more to run um than what they're worth and how much revenue they generate. if ultimately they're not profitable, then there has to be another vehicle for them existing. Twitter refused to pay Google Cloud bill. According to Platformer, the $1 billion contract is up for renewal this month, and the dispute could lead some Twitter safety services going offline. What? I don't know. I don't. I like what the Redditors are doing. I am a firm believer that the internet should be a place for sharing and for piracy and for porn. So actions like this is great. They're showing solidarity to maintain that aspect of the internet. Reddit trying to milk any ounce of revenue they can off of third-party APIs that make their website more usable and greatly boost their traffic, I think is a silly way to do it. What they should instead focus on is, and I say this to Twitch all the time, find new ways of generating revenue. Not off of like the backs of people that are making your platform more usable that you don't have any control over, but instead from better advertisement initiatives. You know what I mean? Sell something. I feel like companies used to do that back in the day. You know what I mean? It's the basic principle behind a fucking lemonade stand. You can't make a lemonade stand and then expect people to just like buy your lemonade when you're not even serving any fucking lemonade. Just like, well, I have the stand here, and if you like the concept of a lemonade, then please give me money, and that would be great. Like, innovate new ways of generating value and generating revenue. Same with Twitch. Instead of going after the content creators that you're already taking a percentage of their revenue from, that they are generating on this fucking website to cover the back end costs, cover the overhead costs, especially when you're owned by Amazon, find new innovative ways of increasing discoverability, both platform-wide and also outside of the platform. Market Twitch and Twitch creators to the rest of the internet. Okay, find initiatives to do such a thing. Find new advertisement services. So it's not just top of the hour ad breaks that content creators are running for 3 minutes as they tell you, well, if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Instead of that, though, the easier and short-term solution is to see what you can get away with by milking the people that are generating any kind of value for your platform. Content creators are the ones who are always doing that, so they are the ones who are going to suffer in this regard. Okay? Here's the 3-minute ad break now, by the way, which you can avoid by subscribing or by getting gifted a sub. Thank you, Plant Bake, for the 5 gifted subs. But like I said, I don't know how Reddit would be a profitable platform worth billions, tens of billions of dollars, because I don't know. A lot of what Reddit is an aggregator service that pushes you to other websites. What are they going to do? Kill links on the platform? Why the fuck would you go on Reddit then? It's literally a fucking forum. Like, it's like the most usable forum. Anyway. For the nuanced opinions? What? First of all, I don't think Reddit is for the nuanced opinions. Okay, make no mistake.
r/macgaming is a Reddit that I've been using for the last week to work on a video regarding playing PC games on modern Macintosh systems. If I can't access Reddits to understand and research and do anything else, then I'm probably not going to touch Reddit, period. Again, the point is, it comes all the way down to these insanely large Reddit communities that allow like-minded people to hyperfixate and research and understand specific niches all day, every day. If you can't do that, Reddit doesn't function. If I can't look at memes on Reddit, I'm not going to be on there. If I can't look up a problem on Google, to hit space and type Reddit right afterwards, congratulations, the allure of your site is dead. So ladies and gentlemen, maybe some other platform rises up, maybe some other Reddit-like situation kicks in, but that is only contingent if this protest sticks on longer than 48 hours. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Reddit's dead, and there's a protest going on. Hopefully, this protest lasts a lot longer than it's proposed. Hopefully, it's indefinite. Because if it is, this website will definitely have to capitulate to these users. But that all depends on the will of Redditors around, and we all know Redditors are some of the most weak-willed motherfuckers ever on the face of this earth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mudahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.
True.